to come and tell us about a little bit about the mission trip that they took this summer to Hogar. If some of you were here last week, you heard Father Alex speak about Hogar because he's on one of the board of trustees, and so is Bob Smith. So I'm going to turn it over to them.
Now, Mary wanted me to put the Falcons and the Patriots, but I thought it was more important to show that one of the lights of where it says you will be the light to the world. Here are two of the lights, Episcopal Church of the Nativity and El Hogar. And more lights here, Mary and Roma. And they're going to we're going to talk a little bit about their service featuring trip down to El Hogar, where they found more lights. So tell me, why did you want to go to El Hogar?
Well, about a year ago, I was asked to be the chair of the Strategic Planning Outreach Committee, and one of the programs that we are sponsoring is El Hogar, and I thought it would be nice if I knew what it was all about. So that's why I wanted to go on this mission trip.
Well, I always wanted to go on a mission trip, and when this came along, I took the opportunity and went, and I'm glad that I went. I learned a lot, and it was a great experience.
So what were your first impressions of Honduras?
It's a beautiful country. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. The topography is just, it's lush. You've never seen flowers. I think there's a flower up there, and it's so green. It's just beautiful. But the people are amazing, absolutely amazing.
Oh. As an island girl, I was looking for water. And I keep saying, where is the ocean? I don't see the ocean. It's a beautiful place, but where we were, you couldn't see the ocean. And coming from Antigua with 365 beaches, where every place you go, you see the ocean, I was looking for the ocean.
She was.
Asking for it.
And we were inland, so.
They were quite inland. Well, tell me about the children of El Hogar. I mean, certainly that's the big thing, right? Sure.
Okay.
Good and loud, right?
Good and loud. The children, we did some home visits. We did 2 home visits. The second one actually broke my heart, really and truly. I have never seen poverty like what I have seen on that particular home visit. And if I explain it to you, you may not believe it. It was so bad. However, when these children get the opportunity to go to El Hogar, they became happy, playful, loving children. They embrace you with such love like you have never seen it. I really can't express all what I really get from there. We played games with them. We wasn't there to do anything for the children, but to learn about the children and be with the children. And doing that, we get to play games. We get to see them. They have the most beautiful teeth. They brush their teeth 3 times a day. Gorgeous teeth. They have a dental service that comes in and take care of them. And these children, oh my God, they touch your heart so much. It's amazing.
I think what amazed me the most is that the children are no different than the children of the people that go here at Nativity. they're so full of love and wanting to learn and be a part of the community. Take out your cell phone and you see that they are just like children everywhere. But as Roma said, they are truly amazing. Talk about seeing the light in their faces. Every place that we went, we got to interact with the children. We'd go to the sports center. We went to the museum with them. We played games with them every night with a different group of children every night. And the love and kindness that they showed back was truly the light in my life.
So how do you see El Hogar helping the children and preparing them for the future?
Well, El Hogar is really the light of those children's lives. When they take them out of the poverty, that situation that they live in. when El Hogar take those children out of the situation that they live in and school them, when those children will come out of that schooling, because it's hands-on, they have 4 campuses. We were blessed to be on the elementary campus, so we get to interact with the younger children a lot. But we get to visit all the other 3 campuses. The kind of work that they have these children doing, or the teaching, it's like the children from the technology and the school, they make all the benches in the chapel. They make everything in the chapel. And it's work, the finest carpentry work you could ever see. Okay? The electronic part of it, when they finish, they can go and get a job, not only in Honduras, but any place in the world, because it's hands-on. They show you everything they're doing hands-on. It was a wonderful thing to experience. And to think that you come from down here, and when you finish, you're up there, it is something. So you see the light of the world to do what El Hogar is doing. They're doing a wonderful, wonderful job for these children.
As Roma said, the campuses are truly amazing. I think a lot of you were here last week and saw the chalice that was given to Reverend Mary and to our seminarian. That's the children's work. That's what they build there. As Roma said, they build desks, they build chairs, they learn electricity. They know so much more about electricity than I ever could get out of physics, I can tell you that. But they leave El Hogar with a skill. And they're taking that skill out into the world. So they're not just changing, it's a campus of 250 children, but they're not just changing the lives of 250 children. They're changing the lives of everybody around them, their families, the people that they'll go to work for. I mean, they're truly doing an amazing job with these children. And the hope that you see in their faces is undescribable.
It is interesting that just the different paths that the graduates and the children take. On slide number 13, this is Eduardo, who was a student at El Hogar. When he was a child, his mother would be on the street selling stuff, and he would be there, ranging rocks and drawing lines in the dirt and so on. Well, he actually graduated, and now he's an internationally known artist, he is a light in that way. But it's of course not everybody does that. We have a soccer star too, but all different lives that these children grow into and make an impact on the world around them.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to meet this young man, and his story is truly amazing. He went from being on the street with his mother, drawing. He is now world famous. He's a renowned artist, and his work is noticed everywhere. it's truly an amazing story. And so many of the children go back to the campus and give their help afterwards as well, making sure that the young kids are taken care of.
Do get back, right? So, how has the experience, your mission trip, how has it changed you?
Oh. I thought you were looking at her. It changed me.
Make sure my wife can hear you. That's why you're
It changed me in a way where I'm more grateful and thankful to God for His mercy and love. Not only in me, but in what I see there and the children, and what I see around the world. It makes me realize how much we have here. Although we always want more, how much we really have. We have more than enough. And so many people around the world have so little. So, if there is anything I can do or anyone can do to just help one child, our living really is not in vain if we do that. Because we are the light of that one child, if we can help one child. But it was heartbreaking to see where they came from. And it was a great blessing to see how great they're doing and the kind of teaching they get in. So it really changed me in a way I want to help, if I can.
The trip had a profound effect on me, and what I brought back was the hope of these children and of the country. There's so much hope out there, and I pray every day that we as a congregation and me as a person can continue on with that help and giving them hope.
Who would you recommend to go on recommend a service team trip to?
Everybody. Absolutely everybody. It's they call it a service trip, a mission trip, whatever. You are getting so much more back when you go there than you are ever giving. It truly changes how you see the world. We see our wonderful community here, and we have so much need in our community. And the Church of Nativity does so much for our community. But Reverend Mary will tell you that God's kingdom is the world. It's not just Port St. Lucie. And by helping people in other countries, we're helping God's kingdom.
But this mission trip is not what you're doing for the children, it's what you really get from them and be with them. It wasn't going there to do anything for them. It was to learn from them what they're all about, where they come from, what they do, what they learn. And just being with them, playing with them, talking to them, and be with them. So it's really sharing love.
So what do you plan to do, and what would you like Nativity to do?
Well, again, I'm a person that, like most of you in this room, I live on a fixed income, but I know that there's some place in my budget that I can reach down and find a way to help these people. On April 23rd, we're going to be doing another Friend the Child fundraiser. I know you hate that word, but it's necessary in this world. And we'll have different pictures of the different children. And we are sponsoring Jocelyn, and she gets help from the Church of Nativity, and I'm very proud of that.
And if anyone can do anything, whether it's sponsoring a child or befriend a child, please do so if you can. As for myself, I don't know what I can do, but if I can offer my talent, if they will put it in the curriculum, I will be happy to go and do it.
Great. Okay, well, thank you very much, and amen.